The video I was going to commentate on is on private? No! Oh, wait, Tubers had a copy of it before he deleted it. False alarm, people. Jesus Christ, these images are just flashing so quickly. What, did Double S Animations make this intro for you?
Hey, what's up guys? Back for another commentary. I just recently passed by this video by one of the YouTubers, and I'll admit that he's actually my personal favorite YouTuber. His name is Tubers93. I'm not going to be too offensive on it. It's just that I think this review or rant was kind of overboard. Now, to me personally, I don't hate Tubers93. I never met him personally because he lives, I think, around Britain, I think, and I live in America. But I have been contacting this guy on YouTube, and he does help me out a lot. He helps me out a lot on my videos, like on my, the editing software and capture cards and everything. So I really respect him for that. It's just this video just seems a little bit overboard. And Tubers, if you're watching this is no offense.
Oh, please. Everyone knows the only thing Tubers takes offense to is this Fanta Cup experiment.
Hello, and all of you, probably on YouTube. This is going to be the best video ever to exist on YouTube.
Wait a minute. You're doing a commentary on this video? Wasn't this video Tubers made just to troll the Adventure Time fanbase? And isn't this video like 2 years old? Why?
Okay, so before we get started, I think you guys are already expecting what the rant's gonna be. It's gonna be about Adventure Time.
Really? Gee, I never would have guessed that. Thanks for telling me something that was literally told to me 5 seconds ago.
If you guys want to know my opinion on it...
No, I don't. Skipping!
The topic I'm going to talk about is Adventure Time, and it's one of the worst animated shows I have ever seen. You probably...
Yeah, be prepared to hear him say that a lot, because apparently 80% of the population in the commentary community don't know what the word redundant means.
Thinking why I'm gonna bash it? Well, it's very simple. Because, look at the title. It's so cliché.
Just a quick point just to bring this up. Never judge a book by its cover or its title. That's all I gotta say.
Sir, we all eventually judge a book by its cover, whether we criticize it or not. Look at the cover to God of War 2. Now look at this from the perspective of someone who's never played it before. Looks interesting, doesn't it? Guess what? You just judged a book by its cover. Any questions?
Adventure Time. It's time for an adventure. Yay! Yeah, it's time for bringing out shitty, mediocre bullshit that they feature in this cartoon. Basically, it airs on Cartoon Network, and I'm sorry to say, it's one of the worst.
But trust me, I have seen some that are bland, forgettable, and worse. And I mean much worse.
First off, fuck you, regular show for the win. Second of all, this doesn't contribute anything to the video. If Tubers' opinion is that Adventure Time is the worst cartoon he's ever seen, then that's his opinion, and telling him that you've seen worse shows won't change a thing because you're not in control of Tubers' opinion. In fact, he could care less if you've seen worse shows. That's got nothing to do with him.
It's one of the worst animated shows I've ever seen. The drawing is pathetic, and it's awful. Except for the backgrounds, though, but the people just look retarded.
Okay, I'm just gonna admit that I do agree that the animation on the characters do look really, bad. It looks like how a 5-year-old would draw. But honestly, the animation itself kind of made me laugh, and that's what really entertains me about the show.
That's not really proving Tubers wrong, you know.
Appalled by the fact that they spew out random jokes for stupid reasons.
I really hate to say it, but I do kind of agree on that.
You decided to cut away from the video just to agree with him? I'm sorry, you haven't hoarded your opinions enough yet?
Basically, they're sad. I'm sorry. The characters are just sad, pathetic, retarded.
Well, some of them, but not all of them.
And I was wondering, who finds this funny?
Like I said before, I only found the animation pretty funny, but everything else, not really.
90% of the population says so. Sorry, fanboys and white knights and crybaby bitches. Adventure Time is one of the worst animated shows.
I'm sorry, but is this the 5th time you actually said the same thing?
Remember back when?
You're probably thinking...
Then few cutaways later.
But trust me, I have seen some that are bland, forgettable, and worse. And I mean much worse.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
And it's a fact, and it's not an opinion. You fanboys, especially cry and bitch over people who had different opinions. We hate the show because it sucks so fucking much.
Okay, now this is where the problem starts. Alright, first of all, you said that everything you're saying right here is factual, and it's not an opinion, because it sucks in a factual way. But I've seen many of your videos, and I've seen that you commentate on a lot of trolls.
Tubers commentates on trolls? When the fuck did that happen?
And you've been telling them that everything they're saying is their opinion, but not a fact. But this is something that is in reverse from what you said from your previous commentary.
No, it isn't. Not the way you're putting it. There's a difference between saying your opinion isn't fact and saying my opinion is fact. It's called perspectives. Try putting words into them next time.
It's like you're saying everyone can't really say their opinions are facts except yourself. And I'm sorry to say this, but that is a really serious flaw. It's like you're breaking your own rules from your own videos.
You mean like you when you bring up repetition? For your sake, I hope you don't live in a glass house.
Yes, we have every right to hate on a Cartoon Network show that sucks ass.
Yes, I do know you have the right to criticize on a Cartoon Network show, but you can't base your opinion as facts.
You mean like...
But trust me, I have seen some that are bland, forgettable, and worse. And I mean much worse.
Damn, you're making this too easy.
You fanboys won't even shut your fucking mouths and deal with the fact that we have freedom of speech and we can bash every single aspect of Adventure Time.
Again, I know you can do that, but again, you can't base your opinion as facts.
Didn't you just get done bitching at tubers for repetition, yet you just repeated your last argument verbatim? What the fuck?
So, let's see here. 26 episodes so far, 2 seasons, and they all suck. Major balls. And all the characters are retarded as well. Like Finn, Jake, Princess Bubblegum, Lady Raincorn, Lumpy Space Princess, Ice King, and Marceline. What the fuck kind of names are those? They're just pathetic, cliche, retarded BS.
Okay, parts of this I do kind of agree on the names, yet I've seen Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, and that's kind of an awkward name for a character.
So, awkward is the same thing as cliche now? Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind next time I make another autistic joke.
But for this, I want you to explain it in a more specific detail, instead of nitpicking it.
In other words...
Would you care to elaborate?
It's not funny, it sucks, and you'll just have to deal with it. I'm sorry, you cannot change his opinions. Yes, I have every right to watch it.
White.
And I could bash it at every single one of these pathetic shows that they spew out on Cartoon Network. You've lost, I've won. I am done, thank you very fucking much.
And that's the end of the commentary. Now, tubers, I've watched many of your videos, and I have admitted it already in this video that I do really like them. I do like all your explained and specific details on your commentating on the trolls and fanboys, and I do like a lot of your reviews, and some of your rants were really good. And again, there's some of them that either are causing for attention or they're just getting over the top. And with this video, it's definitely gone way overboard.
And by overboard, you mean expressing his opinion as fact? You mean like...
But trust me, I have seen some that are bland, forgettable, and worse. And I mean much worse. And this kind of really splits out on many of the videos that you've done. Now, like I said, I'm a big fan of your videos, but this one is just really unacceptable!
See? It's possible to use media clips in context. Too bad it takes the likes of me to do it.
Especially to the fans of the show, and I do know that there's a fan base to that. I'm not really a big fan. I'm probably, I guess you can call me a casual fan, which means I just watch the show for a bit, but not all the time. I'm not a big fan of the show either. But bashing it and bashing on the fans of this, it's just really it's just not a good situation on this, especially from the videos that you've done. Alright, so that's about it. Tubers, definitely no offense. I'm still a subscriber of yours, and I hope this didn't really offend you too much.
Oh, well, at least Tuber still has a subscriber. God forbid you walk out on him now.
So that's about it, guys. Until next time, peace.
Well, what's left to say? For someone who claims to know tubers, you really don't know tubers.